Welcome back to Chapel Hill, Tennessee, Forrest High School
Number 4, Sydney Calderon.
for middle school softball action.
Second game of their doubleheader. So Chapel Hill will be your visiting team, Summertown your home team.
I just ran up the stairs to get here and realized I can't announce very well when I'm out of breath.
Be ball one to Sydney. Ball two. Count.
So we have Emily Abbott on the mound.
Yeah, it's Emily on the mound. Game number 2. Called strike.
He called that. That was inside.
Yeah. He is giving that inside corner. If I was a pitcher, I'd just hang out
sure
there
would.
all night long. 2-1 to count. Rip single to the left fielder.
Number 44,
Josie will get it in
Harper
quick.
Hall.
So single given up. That'll bring up Harper Hall.
We may lose some viewers now. They're doing that talk show from Heine's right now.
Okay.
Or they may lose some viewers to us.
Yeah, I think that's the case. You know. No, it's a good show. I tuned into that broadcast a lot on either Wednesday or Thursday nights.
Yeah.
That's a really good thing going on in the communities. Local, supporting the business, and they've done a great job.
Yeah, and that business loves having them out there.
Yeah. And I'm glad that we're promoting high school sports, the athletes, the coaches. It's
Sure.
really good for all 3 schools in the county. It'll be a foul ball. 0-2 the count now.
You know what? I'll admit what it's done for me is, when you get, especially as county rivals, you get so competitive with them.
Yeah.
And you're like, they're the bad guys, And you hear them talk, you're like, man, they're nice people.
Yeah. It's 0-2 now. Ball's on the outside. Not a bad location outside, kind of up. See if you can get the batter to chase it. She did. Brings the count to 1-2. Ball high again. So 2-2 the count.
Again, we got 2 ball games going on at once here. Right beside us is the baseball game. Cascade versus Forrest Middle School.
I'm sure they're not playing a doubleheader.
No.
Ball driven to right field deep.
Should be caught.
Camps under.
It's not called.
Hits the glove, goes
Again.
center fielder. JC has to go and get it. So error there.
Yeah, we don't want to start those errors again.
No.
Again, that's what bit them the first game or 2 of the season.
Number 11, Lillian Miller.
Runners on first and second.
Still no outs.
Lillian Miller. That will be their designated hitter.
Called that a strike.
Oh, almost got the runner at third. Coming through down to second base. Shortstop makes the play. Be a hard line drive. Caught. Throw it to second.
Oh,
She had her.
Oh.
She had the second base runner dead on a pickoff. Doubled her up, but didn't get her in time.
Number 19, Aubrey Barlett.
So Aubrey Bartlett, the cleanup batter. First baseman's up. Still runners on second and third, 1 out. No runs have come across the plate yet. They are threatening. She's squared for a bunt. Fouls it off her face mask. I think she showed that bunt just a little bit too quick. Chapel Hill's trying to manufacture some runs here with the bunt. See if she squares the bunt, because she does. She will not get the bunt down. Strike 2.
So you know that play that we see in baseball a lot where they show bunt, then bring it back, and then swing away? I'm guessing that's really frowned upon in softball as close as they come in for the bunt plays.
Yeah. She will grind it to the shortstop. Shortstop looks the third baseman back, and they will double her off. Good play.
Wow. So after first and third and no outs, right?
Yep, correct. And we
no runs will cross. That is, again, great escape act there. So a couple of errors there, or at least one error there, doesn't come back to bite us. So that's great. Good job, defense, picking. Well, good job, Lady Eagles, picking each other up.
Yep.
So we'll be back for the bottom of the first. This is middle school softball on the X Sports Network.
Do you have a small farm, a big farm, or just critters in the backyard to feed? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you need to make the short drive down to A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee today. Owner and operator Jamie Ayers has you covered and will treat you right. That's A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee.
All right, we're back. Hey, if anybody's listening that's been to Chapel Hill very often, is the Mexican restaurant here across from the stadium, is it any good? Y'all let me know. We're trying to figure out what to do after the game. Kim's listening. She'll probably say, no, you get home.
I know.
Number 25,
when you're at
Pig.
high school baseball, softball games, you got to find good places to eat because you're on the road a lot.
You sure are. You get tired of concession food.
Exactly.
Though it smells awfully good down there at this one.
So Bella Pig will be up.
Yeah, eat concession food at the home games where it supports your team. But on the road, find the good restaurants.
All right, Bella up. Now we'll start the inning. Bella will line drive it for a single to short.
Perfect.
To center field. That'll bring up Emily Abbott, pitcher. Emily's been having a hot bat as well. She's started the season off hot. See if she's going to square the bunt, pull it back. Bella's going to steal. Be there easily.
Wasn't a good throw.
No, it was not. Way off the mark.
And that was a ball as well.
Ball. I imagine we'll see Emily now hit away. Still got time on the field. Mr. Rump was cleaning off second base there. Bella brought in about a truckload of dirt on top of the second base.
Inside.
2-0.
Getting a little colder. Not too bad.
Yeah. Wind's kicked up a little bit.
Whoa. Reached up and got that one.
Line that one.
That would have been ball 3. She don't want to walk.
No. Hey, if you're swinging the bat well, hey, every pitch that you think you can hit,
Yeah.
you're probably swinging at. 2 balls and 1 strike. Runner on second. No outs. She swings at a bad pitch. You're going to call a foul ball? Oh, I don't know if that was a foul or not.
Didn't look like it from here. So it's 2-2 count.
Did hit the catcher's shin guard and kicked off towards first base dugout.
Yeah.
So evens the count now at 2-2. Runner did down advance. Swinging inside pitch. Big drop, 3rd strike.
That's going to bring in a run.
Yeah. Big error on the catcher.
You know, that's reminds me, you know, the documentary over the 92 baseball team?
Yeah.
One of the only runs they scored in the Lake County game was a drop 3rd strike that resulted in a run scoring on a play just like that in the state tournament, baseball state tournament.
Hey, Rick Haddock would tell me, I ain't telling our team, I always remind you drop 3rd strike, but hey, if the ball's about 4 foot over your head, swing at it, get past the catcher, get on any way you could.
Yeah.
And
good point.
I can't remember if I did that or not, but.
All right, so it is 1-0, correct?
1-0.
They have not.
Bella did score on
Number
that
26,
error
Forrest.
throw from the catcher to first base. Emily got all the way to second. Izzy will take ball 1.
They also have it as the 2nd inning up there. And it is the bottom of the 1st.
Hey, can't we move the game along a little faster?
Yeah, they're trying.
Ball in the dirt for ball 2. Izzy went 3 for 4, I believe, last game. 3 singles.
Yeah.
She was grounded right up
Right
the
in the
middle for a
hole.
hit. Emily will come home to score. Izzy will get to second with a head first slide. No throw at second. So Eagles will go up 2-0 now with no outs. We'll have J.C. Burleson.
J.C.
Number 27, Burleson.
I'm so used to J.C. being number 34. She's 27 this year. But that was
You know, the softball jerseys confuse me anyway because depending on which one they wear, sometimes the numbers are different.
Yeah.
It's like, why do they do that? High school does it too.
J.C. will hit a little dribbler.
Sliding in first base.
She's
That's-
safe.
Scores a run.
That will go for an infield hit. She hit it right off the end of the back, kind of a dribbler back to the pitcher. It was really a
Number
clean
11,
play, but Josie makes a
Hudson.
heads-up play sliding into first. I don't know if it's saying something to her. I don't know what he's actually saying to her.
Yeah, I have to find out later what he just said there.
Yeah. Easy does score, so it's 3-0 now, Summertown.
Yeah.
Maddie Huff hits her hard. Will
Golly.
burn the center fielder. JC will score. She's going to try to stretch it for a double, and Maddie will stretch it for a double. Good hit. Good solid
Man.
line drive.
Everything's working.
Summertown goes up now 4-0.
4-0.
That will bring up the 6-hole hitter, Josie
Josie.
Bartleson.
Had a homer in the. She the one that homered in the first?
Yeah, had a
Number
3-run
1,
blast.
Burleson.
Yeah.
She a little bit out in front of that one. She was trying
Yeah.
almost like slap hitting.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Hey, just get the weight back. This pitcher just a little bit slower than last pitch. So keep your weight back. Drive the softball. She slaps it to center field. Center field make a good play for
Yeah.
out number 1.
Good communication out there. You could
Yeah.
hear from here.
Number 8, Stevens.
Be up Reagan Stevens here. She'll square the bunt, good bunt, right in front of the plate. No, because her safe. First baseman did pull her foot.
He's saying she came off.
Yeah. Really good bunt.
Carly made that call for him.
Yeah, that umpire was out of position. But
Yeah.
First, the home plate umpire probably had a better angle for that one. I'll bring out Molly Daniel. Runners on the corner. Expect to steal here at first base. Molly will square the bunt. Fake bunt.
Runner goes to second.
With no throw. Still just one out. 4 runs have scored.
Good block.
Yeah. Good technique too. Drop to her knees. Let it come off the chest protector. One over the count.
Another good block.
Yep. 2-0 now to count. Sorry, 3-0 to count.
Is it 3-0?
Yeah, I missed one. Molly taken on a 3-0 count, be a call to strike.
Nice hard contact, but that's foul.
Foul,
just right
foul.
on the side of the base there.
Probably about 6 inches foul. Is that it? That's a full count now. She hits a right over the left fielder. 2 runs will score. Molly be probably held up at second.
Well, they're hitting it well.
Yeah, they are. Really good hit for Molly there on a double.
2-run score.
Brings the score now 6-0. Bring up May Ricks. We got a courtesy runner for the catcher.
Still just 1 out.
Number 6, Rick.
Bring up, that's a 9-hole hitter here. The Eagles will bat around this inning, just like they did.
They did the first, the first inning of the previous game. Same thing.
We expect a bellow bunt here. She gonna
look at that
hit right up the middle. Right to bring it home, Molly, or bring home.
Yeah, you couldn't
the
just.
courtesy runner.
Oh well.
May's going to go to
she's
second.
Got it. She's got it there.
The Eagles' bats are hot. Back to the top of the lineup. Now
Good aggressive base running there.
Number 25, Pig.
Bella Pig.
Bella had a single first of this inning. Ball's on the outside. She will foul it off. I think she was trying to pull the ball. I think Coach now was telling her, hey, you got to go to right field with that. If that's on the outside part of the plate, go that way. Don't try to pull the ball. Ball high. Evens and counting 1-1.
So, Mark, sometime before this game's over, we need to talk about your experience playing here on this field next to us.
Yeah,
I was there as a fan right before graduation.
Bello fouled it off for 1-2 strike. Yeah, that was my most memorable game in high school. That was a sub-state game. We had won the region, had beaten Collinwood, and we had to travel. being, I guess it was an odd year.
Yeah.
And had to travel to the opposing region's field. So that had been Chapel Hill. So we played at the field just to our left, and it was reconfigured totally.
It was flipped, right? Home plate was over there in left field or something like that?
Yep. And now, since they upgraded the field, made a lot of improvements, but Bella will line one, gets down.
Look at that.
Right field.
They're finding the spots. I'm telling you, you couldn't throw it to a better spot.
No, just kind of a little Texas slugger out to right field. But yeah, I mean, just a really good game.
So you homered that game?
I did homer. First time bat up. Andy Blackwell was the pitcher for Chapel Hill. Really good pitcher. He beamed me in the first at bat, and I thought he had broke my leg.
Oh, really?
And second time up, it was probably the third or fourth inning. He hung me a curveball, and I took it out to left field, which is
awesome.
Which is now the football field.
That's down two. Again. She's going to score easy.
Score easy. We're going to remove up the runners to second and third. They're both safe.
Another runner scores, making it 8-0.
And then we wound up winning the game, but
it was a close game.
It was a close game.
I mean, you needed that home run.
Yeah, I think we won 8-7. Coach Campbell, who coached first and Coach Haddock coached third, he winds up getting thrown out in the game.
Yeah, I didn't get to go to the state tournament, right?
And missed 2 games in the state tournament.
Yeah.
Easy Garland line shot.
Yeah, it's right over the glove there.
2 runs will probably score there.
Yeah, and they do. I think, didn't we put a 10 spot on them in the first game? Or no, not that many.
Not that many in the first.
So that was Izzy.
Number 27, Burleson.
Just singing on them to death is what the Eagles are doing here in the first inning.
Yeah.
So JC's up. Call on inside. Easy steals. Throw down safe.
I'd like to see them reconsider the 5-inning run rule if this keeps up.
One thing about we played is after we won the sub-state, it was a Final Four. And now it's eight teams go.
Is that right?
So we were one of the.
I knew it was that way in '92. So that was a line drive out. 2 away now.
Maddie Huff back up for a second time at the plate.
I remember Justin pitching the first game at the stadium. I remember Adam pitching the second game, and that second game was at the Lookout Stadium.
Yep. And the memory there is Ben Emerson was our catcher. And pop fly. Of course, you got the dugouts. They're kind of recessed.
Yeah.
About halfway into the ground, he goes and dives into the dugout and makes a diving
and
catch.
And he caught it?
And he caught it. We thought he was injured, but he popped up.
Runners try to advance to third.
She does.
She got in there.
On a wild pitch.
Should be a 2-0 count.
But the first game we played, Good Pasture, we lost. I think Good Pasture, and I can't remember the other school, private school. Were
they all private schools?
They were private schools and public schools. Bandy Huff with a crush.
Again, perfect location. Brings the score to 11-0.
Bring up Josie Burleson.
Did Kyle Burleson not homer in that game, too? Here,
I think he did. I think Kyle and I both homered that game. Josie,
way in the air.
I think it will be in play, and first baseman does make a play, but it does fall out of her glove. So
keeps the inning going.
We had several guys, and we wasn't big, big strong guys. Several guys to homer Basically,
Yeah.
a lot of our homers came in the playoffs. You know, from
Yeah, Justin could homer. I assume Todd Perry could homer.
yeah, Kyle, Adam Lindsay hit 2 or 3 homers.
Oh, Adam, surely not.
Yeah.
Oh, he was on Willard's weight program.
Yeah,
so.
that's right. Yeah. Josie would fly one to left field. This ball has one hop the fence.
Don't think anyone's going to score on this play.
So Joe will get a double.
Line keeps moving.
Number 8, Stevens.
Swung through that. Yep. Strike one.
0-1 to count.
So yeah, prior to this game here, softball had only played 3 games, and middle school baseball's played 7.
Yeah, the softball girls kind of been bitten by the rain bug. Just seems
right.
like
they started off 0-2, and then they had to wait about 10 days before they played another game.
Yeah. Big foul back. 0-2 to count, 2 outs. Scored 11-0.
I know pitch count really doesn't mean a lot in softball, but she's thrown 35 pitches this inning.
She will pop up to the second baseman. Hard play, she will make it.
She made the catch.
For the third
Mercifully ends the inning. Well, another nice first inning for the Summertown Bats. No, Jake, that scoreboard is wrong.
No.
And it's also not 9-0. It is 11-0.
11-0 after 1.
So we'll be back for the top of the second. This is middle school softball on the X Sports Network.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Back for the top of the second with a nice 11-0 lead in this second 5-inning game of the evening.
Well, we got the girls' state tournament action in Murfreesboro.
All right.
Get some scores here. Gibson County over Decatur County Riverside, 60-37.
Wow. All right.
Gibson County wound up putting Loretta out.
Yep, they did. The last game ever at the barn.
The 5th last game ever.
The last. Yeah.
And also in action be Westview, 44-42 over York Institute. Of course, Westview put us out, and
they did.
In a pretty close game, given we lost both of our post players.
They played them tough.
But close game there. Westview is 31-1 this season. Very good team.
I think Gibson County was their one loss.
Pop up. Molly that pops out of her glove. Be 1 ball, 1 strike.
Number 13,
That usually comes back to haunt you when something like that happens.
Yep.
I mean, in a closer game anyway.
Should bring
So,
up
of course,
Alyssa Duvall here up the bat.
So Gibson and Westview from the same region, I think from the same district, are in the Final Four.
Yeah. Both those teams, like I said, we've seen both them play.
I wonder with the realignment if they're still going to be if we still have to go through them in the sub-state. It's a 4-team district next year for us, and then the other district in our region is a 4-team district, and then And Forrest, I believe, is going to be in our region starting next season.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they need to realign. It's, you look at how we had to travel to Westview, which is she goes around for strike 3. No, strike 2.
Strike
sorry.
2, yeah.
2 balls and 2 strikes.
Who's this up to bat? I may have
Alyssa Duvall.
I have the wrong one on the screen, but
Hard ground ball. Shortstop makes a good play. Fires it.
very nice play.
Maddie Huff digs it out of the dirt. 4 out, number 1.
Great, all the way around. It's
Yep.
awesome.
So that'll bring up Jill Bell, number 8, playing second base.
Number 8, Jewel Bell.
Call strike.
Called a
1.
strike. Community and Forrest, I know, are in the region on that other district. And I tell you, from a high school softball
Ball.
perspective,
Oh, almost hits the batter on
Wow.
the baseball field. Wow. And,
you know that happens a lot, especially in high school.
oh, yeah.
The ball, our foul ball went to their field and almost hit the batter.
You see those videos, I guess you could YouTube it, where a ball comes in at the plate and the girl hits the ball about the same time, hits both balls.
That one might have got away from her there.
Yeah. So which one do you play?
Yeah. Yeah.
Should be a 1-0 count.
1-1.
1-1. All right.
It looks like a strikeout.
Strikeout. Wow. We were sleeping.
Yeah.
So it'll be 2 outs. Brings up Ellie Walker.
But at least from a softball perspective, this new region is going to be tough.
Yes.
I know Greg was not happy about that. Because, Forrest is always a tough high school team.
Very tough.
Community beat us in the first game of the state tournament last year, put us in the losers bracket right off the bat. So I can't remember who the other teams are right off the bat, but that is going to be a tough region for softball. That's what Bella has the next 4 years.
Yeah. Ball low.
District shouldn't be too bad after this season.
No, I mean, basically.
Because I know Loretta's losing a lot, and Mount Pleasant's fairly weak.
And Lewis County is improving.
Lewis County is improving.
Yeah. Oh, call strike. That's a little low.
Lewis County Middle School gave our middle school girls with Olivia Woods pitching a really tough game last year.
Yeah.
I remember that one.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Foul ball.
We must not be doing as well this game, Mark. We don't have near as many listeners, so we got to get our game. We got to step up our game again. Whatever we did the first game, we need to go back to doing that again.
Line drive back to Emily. She fields it for out number 3.
All right, moving right along. That closes the top half of the second. We'll be back for the bottom half. This is middle school softball on the X-Sports Network.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
All right, we're back for the bottom of the second. Again, our scorekeepers think it's the third inning. They're off a half inning because they're used to their team being the home team. But this is the bottom of the second.
We'll bring out Molly Daniel. Chapel Hill will make a pitching change. Number 44, Harper Hall.
I need to reset that pitch count.
Will now be pitching. Molly is up to bat.
Number 7, Daniel.
Molly rips a single again. She had a double the first inning.
Pick up where they left off, huh?
Yep.
Number 6, Rick.
May will come up to get a courtesy runner for our catcher.
Man, my dad just suggested that we do a post-game interview with Carly. It's like, there is no way I'm putting Carly on air. Never putting a microphone to her mouth. Who's up to bat?
Be May Ricks coming up.
All right. Is it Ava Ricks this time?
No, that's his May.
Oh, well, I've got it wrong on the screen. Sorry.
Called strike on the outside part of the plate. Like I said, he's been giving it, well, to a right-handed batter, that corner. Swing and a miss for May here. 0-2 the count. The stands are full for our junior high. Runner steals, kind of a delayed steal. Gets past the second baseman, shortstop, but she will not move up.
It was a hard throw from the catcher. So, we know what the count.
It should be count 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Okay.
She will line one over the center fielder. 1 run will score. May will hold up at second. Good. Great hit.
Line keeps moving.
Bring back top of the lineup, Bella Pig.
Makes her score 12-0. Outside.
Outside for ball 1. Wind's kind of picked up again.
Yeah. Kind of wishing I had gloves on.
Yeah, me too. Ball 2 on the outside part of the plate.
You know where we call our baseball games from, the outfield at the home games? I mean, the wind blows harder there than it does anywhere else in that field.
I'm bringing my coat.
We're gonna be struggling next week.
Yep. Bella will line one to center field. It will get down for her third single of the game. So runners on the corner.
How does Bella feel about you calling her ball games?
She don't like it.
Does she know you're up here?
No, she doesn't know I'm up here. Call strike on the outside part of the plate.
You know, it's something else that's really nice for these Forrest folks here with this setup. And like Kim was one of those parents, and you know, you missed it by 1 year being one of those parents, but where you had a baseball player and a softball player both playing at the same time, you could sit right here in this corner and see both games at the exact same time. So like when Logan was a senior and Carly was a freshman, Kim's like, sorry, Carly, this is Logan's senior year. I'm going to all his games. But in a scenario like this where you have 2 home games going on at once, you can see both. This is awesome.
That's the same speech we gave Bella this year. Of course, Weston is a senior.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a senior here. We told her, said, sorry, Bella, we're having to go to all the Weston's games.
Yeah.
Hard hit ball right to
Hope she's all right.
Yeah, that ball was
like
got her quick.
Yeah.
She's all right. Runner did score. So
13-0.
26, Garland.
But just that's a hard hit.
Yes, it was. Another hard hit ball. Shortstop will make the play. Runners will move up to second and third. I think it was hard enough to hit for a double play ball. Second baseman did not cover, so she had to go to first to get that out. So
But it moves the runners over.
Got J.C. Burleson up. Ball outside.
High school softball team is going to have a new catcher for the first time in 5 seasons.
That's hard to believe.
Yeah.
She trapped it.
Trapped it.
Scoops it. She's safe.
Yeah.
Runner will score. JC will go on up to second.
Sure. 14-0. I think we're going to see a run rule this game. Got to.
So Maddie Huff is up.
Number 11, Huff Stetler.
Maddie will crush the ball again.
1 run scores.
1 run scored. Maddie's going to stretch it to a double.
$16-0.
These girls have just wore the ball out these 2 games. Hard hit line drive shot. That's what you want to see.
They sure have. They're not scoring all these runs on errors.
No. Joe slap hitting again.
And as a reminder, the CA game, Forrest and CA are generally known with good high school teams in softball, right?
Right.
It was 16-2. It was 16 to something.
Yeah.
I think it was 16-2. And they've matched that here in the 3rd inning.
Josie was
coming to us.
Right us. I'm covering my head, and I got a porch.
It went over us. Yeah.
So 0-2.
Really didn't think about my camera getting hit back here, but it really could happen.
My wife just turned around and said, "You wuss."
Wives were so sweet.
Oh, I know. And they love us.
My wife's birthday is tomorrow.
Oh, have you got her something? You're going to get some on the way home?
We'll figure something out. A really nice surprise.
Dollar Store's got some good stuff.
Oh, good. I'll check it out.
0-2 to count still. I tell you what, Indian, there's a right in front of us. Ooh, golly,
good gracious.
Line drop off the shoulders of the pitcher.
Hopefully she's okay. Okay, she should not be taking second base there.
No, she should not have. Call time, checking on it. I thought she hit her shoulder. Actually,
looks like her hand.
Hand.
All right, we'll tell you what, we'll take a commercial break during this. We'll be right back. It's middle school softball.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook.
All right, we're back. Pitcher stays in the game. She's shaking her hand back and forth, but she threw a few warm-up tosses and looked okay, so we'll see how it goes. Glad she's okay. It's just a lot of hard-hit balls this inning.
I mean, just bullets right back at you. You got Reagan Stevens up. Fouls one off for 0-1. Man, looking at my notes, this will be the 9th batter of the inning with only 1 out. And she will hit a pop-up. It will bloop in. Fair.
The wind's blowing hard right now.
Yeah.
Might have messed with her some.
She will move up to second. So runners on second and third, 1 out. Molly Daniel will be up.
But talking about my wife's birthday being tomorrow and presents and all that, you know, I make those videos as a hobby. When she turned a certain age 3 years ago, I made one of the best videos ever, you know, of all 4 of her kids and, you know, the different stages of their lives. So my thought is the next year or two for her birthday, like, hey, let's get your video out and watch it. Hey, happy birthday. You know, like just keep re-giving the gift every year.
Right.
Because it's still a good video, you know, just as good as it was the first year.
Molly will pop it up, and that ball will be in play but foul.
It's like there's your present, you know. So
there you go.
It's a gift that keeps giving. I don't have to get anything else.
Exactly. But now you got grandkids, so you probably need to do one out of the grandkids.
Oh, thanks, Mark. Thanks. So I'm sure it's something I can work up in the next few hours.
Get that for Mother's Days.
There you go.
You got a little planning left.
Yeah. We're getting changing runners. Or she called out? She was called out.
She stepped off the field.
Yeah.
That would be out number 2.
You know, I've seen that done as a courtesy before.
Yeah.
On purpose. Do you think that was the case there?
Yeah, that was a courtesy.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think she's probably going to step off here so that
Okay.
it'll be out number 3. But we'll ground out to get that out. So I'll be the 3rd out of the inning.
Okay.
She did leave early, and
They didn't call it?
did not call it.
Or they would have if it was a dead ball or something. But all right, well, that completes 2 innings of play here. Let's see what they're thinking here. They're gonna keep playing. So we'll be back after these commercials. Middle school softball on the X Sports Network.
Renwright Equipment has all the tools you need to get the job done. From bobcats to trenchers to augers to lifts, we have a large variety of equipment for every project, big or small. Need a new mower? We have you covered there too. With great brands Hustler and Big Dog, Renwright is ready to serve all your equipment needs. Call today and reserve your equipment from Renwright Equipment in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
We're back for the 3rd inning. We're thinking with, you know, having a 17-run lead here, if we were to hold them, this is being the top of the 3rd, we're thinking that might be the ball game.
Yeah. Summertown's made a wholesale change of
great.
of players.
Has the pitcher changed?
Pitcher's changed. That is May Ricks now. The lefty.
May Ricks, okay.
The lefty. No, I may be right on that.
Let's see if I can see from this other camera.
I know it's a Ricks. Let me look at the. No, that will be her sister. No, it will be May Ricks.
Okay.
I was right. Sister's playing right field, Ava. But to recap last game, I know I didn't get to do that. Summertown won 12-4. Scored 12 runs on 11 hits. Biggest hit of the game with Josie Burleson with a 3-run homer.
Yeah, I sure was not expecting to use the home run button on my scoreboard tonight. That was something.
See if I can see here. So don't shoot me here. We got Wilson at looks like at third base. Emily Ammett moved to shortstop. We got May pitching.
Hot dogs are now half price. at the
Lucy
softball
Daniel at
concession
first. We have appears to be, I think that's is Ellie Reese at second. Outfield I cannot see. We got Potts behind the plate. Sorry to our outfielders, I just cannot see the numbers.
Well, I'm glad they're getting to see the field tonight.
They play a little bit at Columbia Academy, so that's always good. Always good to get subs in, just get some exposure early.
Number 45, Erin Scheifler.
Practice. Practice is always good, but getting game time experience, is always best. So up to a plate should be Laney. No, I think Chappell's made some subs.
Well, I'm not going to go through all that on my screen here. Sorry, it's just going to be wrong.
They've made sub changes, so I don't have their sub list. We'll just call it here. So, ball one, called strike. So even to count 1-1.
The scorekeepers have given up calling the names out of the PA system too, haven't they?
Yeah. So I'm just going to put my lineup up because I might as well tear it up because it's no good anymore.
Right.
So 1-1. Here in the second inning. Third inning.
So I'll try to just take the names off the screen too.
High. Ball two. Sorry, ball three. Three balls and one strike. Good pitch right down the middle. Should be
Full
fouled
count.
off. Run it full. Call, strike,
all right.
right on the edge of the plate. 4 out, number 1.
My son thought, hey, if he came here and helped me set up today, he'd get out of school a little bit early. He doesn't look like he's having a lot of fun now.
No.
I don't know if he didn't call that a strike.
No,
It sure looked like it.
Yeah, it looked like it, but I think he called the ball. 1-0 to count.
Now's not the time to be getting picky, Mr. Oak.
No. Call
There's a strike.
Evens a count at 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yeah, I'm driving in. Of course, I drove in completely different direction than anybody else. I came from Lewisburg.
Oh, yeah.
Lined right up the middle.
That's going to get through.
Get through for a single. That's a beautiful drive. And, I mean, Chapel Hill has grown up. You know, I hadn't been on here in a year, but, you know, I didn't really notice it. But this is a booming little town. Nice community.
I've always liked coming through here. I've always been impressed with their school spirit. The football game that I live streamed here last season, I was just blown away. The field, the student section there in the end zone, the concessions, they do football right here.
Ball 1.
Nice little gym over there.
Yep.
And again, I just love this baseball, softball setup. We got a soccer field over there. A little high.
Now we played. You played over here senior year, is that right?
Yeah, I mean basketball.
In basketball.
Yeah, we did. We beat them both times that season. That's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
It's just, the two schools have always been really even. Just always, there always seems to be good games.
Strike 3.
So that's strike 2.
Yep, strike 2. Evens the count.
Look, the baseball game I'll never forget. 2 seasons ago with Grant Burleson on this field.
Yeah. Grant,
man.
Just took over the game. Hit 2 homers that game.
He had 2 extra inning homers that game. He had 2 hits, 2 at bats in extra innings, and both were homers. He went all the way to that tree out there.
Wow. Evens the count. Now it's full.
Lost it.
Yep. Ball 4. Runner was on first and second, 1 out.
And he pitched that game.
Yep.
And did a wonderful job pitching. Man, that was a fun baseball team to watch that year.
Yeah, it was. Just all around.
Drake, Blackwood, just a lot of homers.
Yeah. Great offensive team.
Corey Francis pitching.
Lane Burleson also.
Lane, man, he had some pop.
Yeah. Skyler.
Yeah, good shortstop. And Jake.
Jake Smith.
Yeah.
Harrison Gobble. Yeah, that team was loaded.
And they made it to the Final Four, and the eventual state champion put them out, East Robertson.
Yep. 2-0 the count. Foul ball, so 2 balls, 1 strike. There's a lady sitting in front of us. She's got a heater, and I am really envying her.
We need something like that in our, and I've got a heater, something kind of like that. I might bring for next week in all the games we're streaming next week from home.
So my wife keeps asking me, what do y'all call that out there in Centerford? And I said, I have no idea. We can't call it the Eagle's Nest.
Because that's in the gym,
yeah.
Right?
And some people have called it the Bald
Eagle's Nest.
I don't understand why. But
when you and I are both out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so if you've got a name for our perch out there, called strike.
It'll be tough to beat Bald Eagle Nest.
Yeah. Again, I just don't understand why. But
remember, opposing fans would call Phil Willard Bald Eagle when I played. He helped out a little bit, but we'll take it.
For out number 2.
I think even the Forrest fans might be glad about that at this point. What are we saying?
Number 19, Aubrey Bartlett.
Got a parent saying, hey, you batted out of order.
Oh.
So I think now they're switching.
Okay. It's hard to keep up with all these changes anyway.
No harm, no foul.
Oh, yeah.
Strike. On the outside part of the plate. Good location. 0-1 to count.
Number 11, Lillian Miller.
Ball high.
A little outside.
Outside and a little log, yes. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Runners on first and second. Ball will be foul, out of play, over the right field.
So both high school baseball and softball will be playing here later this season. I hope I get to come do at least one of those because I like coming here.
Two to count. Ball hit deep.
It is deep.
We get over the center fielder's head. 2 runs should score.
Puts Forrest on the board.
Now 17-2.
It's all right.
Just don't let any more score after this one.
That's true.
Foul ball. Should have been around, I think, either got the bottom of the handle there or off of Forrest, I couldn't tell.
A little high. She's going to take third.
Even the count 1-1.
We don't want another one of those.
No. Be a foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Let's get this out. That's
Call,
it.
strike
That's
3.
ball game.
Should be ball game.
Yep, I just heard him say ball game. All right, well, Mark, this has been fun to see softball again. Always good to see a win.
That's up. Oh!
Wow.
Wow. That almost took out a fan here right
That
in front
did.
of us.
Yeah, the baseball game's still going on. But this was a combined score of 29-4. Am I doing that right?
That's right. Pretty impressive 2 games.
Or 29-6, but yeah, 29-6. But good to see. That's 2 back-to-back big wins over schools that are traditionally good in softball, right? CA and Forrest. So that evens their record at 2-2. I'm sorry, I don't know when the next game is.
3-2. They've on a 3-game winning streak now.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, 1-2 today.
Yeah.
So yeah, 3-2. So do you have any idea what the next game is?
I do not. Hold on here. I probably do. Let me look at my calendar.
I will say that
They're
there's
off next week. All next week.
the whole week. That's right. Spring break.
Yep, for spring break. They will play again Monday, the 20th. Softball home against Wayne County.
Okay, all right, and I think that's going to be a high school, middle school doubleheader.
Yeah, correct. And
So-
then the baseball team will be at Lawrence County that day.
All right. Well, I'll probably be doing the softball games that day because the exports, I'm sure the other guys will cover the baseball for me. So that'll be good. Those will be 2 good games to cover. Wayne County's got 2 good programs. So for Mark Pigg, this is Will Pettis from Chapel Hill, Tennessee, where Summertown was victorious in the second game, 17-2. This has been middle school softball on the
Going the distance with local sports. Covering the Loretto Mustangs.